Welcome to the Peabody Memphis, the South's Grand Hotel, where the world-famous ducks march from the rooftops down to the lobby and back every single day. And once again, my name is Keenan Walker. I am the Duck Master here at the Peabody Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee. I have the sincere honor and pleasure of marching a brand new team of ducks for you all this morning. But before I do, let me take you all on a brief journey. Now, keep in mind that the original Peabody Hotel was actually located 2 blocks away from here, right on the corner of Main and Monroe, and opened on September 1st, 1869. Now, it remained in that original location until September 1st, 1925. But that's when the doors to this beautiful expansion building opened right here, in the same location where we're all standing and sitting, for the cost of $5 million and 2 years construction. But don't think that's the entire history of the Peabody Hotel. It's not even close. To all of you here in the lobby area, whenever you get a chance, make sure that you all take a trip up to the mezzanine level and visit our memorabilia room. Inside that memorabilia room, you're going to find a collection of pictures and items and memos from the last 2 decades, including one of my favorite pieces of information, which is a framed letter. It was a letter from the general manager at that time, a man by the name of Gary Bell. A letter from him to the executive chef of Chez Philippe, our French restaurant, who was in the process of updating his menu. And basically, that letter says that even though you serve French cuisine inside of your restaurant, one thing that better not be on any menu inside the Peabody Hotel is duck. Now keep in mind the combination between ducks and the Peabody goes back a long time. Matter of fact, it goes all the way back to 1933, when the general manager at that time, a man by the name of Frank Shutt, he and a good friend of his named Chip Barwick, these two gentlemen decided to go on a duck hunt over in Arkansas in the middle of winter along the icy cold waters of the Mississippi River. Now, like I mentioned, it was winter time. So these two men knew they were going to need to try to find a creative way to stay warm while they were out there. So they decided to take another colleague along with them to help them to stay warm in the cold. A colleague by the name of Jack Daniels. Now, some of y'all know Jack.
He's a friend of mine.
Otherwise known as Fine Tennessee Sippin' Whiskey. And he also took 3 live duck decoys over there to help draw in other ducks, which was legal in Arkansas back then. Well, after a little bit too much time spent with Jack, these two gentlemen thought it'd be a good idea to bring those live duck decoys back here to the Peabody Hotel and set them loose inside of this lobby fountain. So that is exactly what they did. So for the next 7 years, we had 3 English called ducks living right here inside this fountain, but it then became the job of the bellman during that time period to have to figure out how to care for these ducks. Well, 7 years later, in 1940, the Peabody Hotel hired a gentleman by the name of Edward Gilbrook to be a bellman. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, you all will, let's send some love out to all of our outstanding bellmen. Thank you. But keep in mind though, Mr. Pembroke, he was more than just a bellman. He was a brilliant man. Just so happened that earlier in his life, Mr. Edward Pembroke at one time had been a trainer for the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. So upon being hired, he told management, he said, hey, look. I got an idea. If you let me, I will take a group of North American mallard ducks, 1 male and 4 females. Instead of those 3 English called ducks we just have swimming around the fountain down there. He said, I'll train those ducks for myself. I will first train the ducks to sleep upstairs on the rooftop inside of a duck palace. Then I will train the ducks to march from that duck palace across the rooftop to the door. Then I'll train them to march inside the door all the way to the elevator. And then together, get on that elevator and we'll ride all the way downstairs to the lobby. And when those doors open, I will train those ducks to march up a red carpet all the way to the lobby fountain every single morning at 11 o'clock. And then at 5 o'clock, I'll train the ducks to get back outside of the fountain. I'm marching back up the red carpet, and we'll get back inside the elevator. We'll ride back up to the rooftop where I will train the ducks to march back across the roof and get back into the duck palace where they will sleep for the rest of the night. Mr. Pembroke marched the ducks here at the Peabody Hotel for the next 51 years. That's right, 51 years earning him the title of the world's first duck master here at the Peabody Hotel. Now, unfortunately, Mr. Pembroke is no longer here with us. But I do have a very, very strong feeling that his spirit is smiling and shining brightly over our ceremony here in the lobby this morning. And there's a picture of Mr. Pembroke and his ducks right over by the valet entrance. Make sure you stop by. Go take pictures with him. Pay your respects on the way outside the hotel. Now, that was the history of the Peabody Hotel and the legend of how the Duck March came to be. Now, the only thing left for me to do is to march up this red carpet, go upstairs and retrieve our brand new team of 5 feathered friends. And when those doors open, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers, sisters, cousins, partners, and neighbors, you all will witness the march of the world-famous Peabody Ducks. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Here we go. All right, y'all, here we go. First time with these new ducks, trying to get them in the fountain without people sitting up there, all right? This is training day, all right? I think it's gonna go right because y'all are here, all right? But thank y'all for helping me out. When you leave here, all of you will be able to say that you helped me to train the brand new team of world famous Peabody Ducks. All right, put that on your resume. It's gonna take you far. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, brother.
Historic Peabody Hotel. At the center of the grand lobby, the point where the Mississippi Delta has been set to begin, stands the classic Peabody fountain, carved from one piece of Italian travertine marble. Although famous in its own right, the fountain is better known the world over because of its residents. If I may direct your attention to the elevators, you will witness a tradition begun in 1930s at the South's Grand Hotel, an experience uniquely yours as a guest of the Peabody. Having just left their penthouse on the roof to join you, ladies and gentlemen, the march of the world-famous Peabody Ducks.
Everybody say good morning, Duckies. Take the time, I got faith in you. That's right. We got a lot of people coming along the way through here. I can say it like this. All right, Duckies, you can do this. marks for this team of Ducks. Great job, Duckies. I'm proud of all 5 of you. And my new team of Duckies, and I sincerely hope every single one of you have a magnificent win.